three long-standing pillars of the SVN organization have been that we're open, inclusive, and innovative. So open to diversity of thought and ideas, inclusive to the entire commercial real estate community, and innovative with purpose-driven clients, colleagues, and communities. And an SVN product, which I think connects all three of those brand tenets together, is SVN Live. So each Monday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, SVN advisors, as you know, present their featured listings via webcast on SVN Live. Anyone, clients and competitors alike, are welcome to participate in that event. It's totally open. Its goal is to reach as many buyers and, more importantly, as many brokers to create organized competition for assets. It is a weapon of mass collaboration. How do you leverage this powerful tool? And I'll start with you, Dina.
I love it. I'm very excited. I was the first ever to be able to present the first ever tenant rep requirements on the SVN call. So I'm working with Focus Brands, the division of Cinnabon and Auntie Anne's, as well as McAllister's in Florida. We need to talk. And I was able to present slides on their requirements, not just in Chicagoland. We're moving from suburban to urban sites, but also what their expansion plans are nationwide. And my goal when I did that, I asked them if they wouldn't mind, A, if I presented, and B, if I talked about expansion, globally, in the hopes that, we had SVN advisors in other markets that were able to provide sites for them. And it was fantastic twofold. For me, it was great because all the tenant reps within SVN, or the ones who want to become tenant reps that are just building their business, reached out to me. So now I have this huge network within SVN that I can reach out to, not just with their requirements, but with other national retailers I work with. Or conversely, what I'm finding is retailers these folks are working with, whether it's in Boston or in San Diego, and now they're sending their referrals to me. So it's been very collaborative that way. But going back to Auntie Anne's and Cinnabon, I receive probably 20 to 30 sites per week just from SVN advisors, to the point where Auntie Anne's Cinnabon thinks that I'm almost overwhelming them with sites in a very good way. And they've actually asked, and I quote, "We want to clone you in every market." And I said, well, you can through the SVN platform. So this has made me look like an absolute rock star through the live call.
Nice. Frank, any comments?
Yeah, probably a couple of good examples. So Lutz and Resorts Live this morning, we closed it. John McDermott's one of his favorite resorts that he's gone to.
Coincidentally?
Yeah, we presented it 9-10 months ago on the Monday morning call, and they had a near $7 million resort closing, and the slide went on this morning, and it's just just interesting to get it out there on this platform. And not only do I, with some of the projects I have, they're just, they're kind of cool, being able to Lutz and Resort and Gunflint, so I always get calls from people within SVN or outside of it saying, hey, we saw that this morning and our family's gone up there for years. But I probably had 100 or so hits through that, marketing slide, from the first presentation. I had another one, a slide this morning, and I think this is really interesting. It shows the collaboration on the listing side within SVN. It's a $20 million half-built golf course development piece in Virginia. I'm a Minnesota broker that specializes in golf and resort. The relationship came out of Chicago, Stephen Casano, and he had an institutional client that has this piece of property, and he calls me to get involved on a project in Virginia. So my team, we reach out to the Virginia people. So now we have 3 offices and 5 or 6 SVN advisors, and that was presented. And I wouldn't be shocked if the buyer is another SVN or non-SVN person that comes from that call. So it's just really interesting. We never had that on our last platform, and I think it's something that you just don't see in the industry.
Yeah, in many respects, we'll get into some of this in a moment, the SVN Live product is the culture. That is who we are. It stands, as I said, encapsulates the 3 brand tenets. Anything that you want to share on that?
Well, I think our customers, our clients are smart, and they know that they have the option to hire one person in a market to represent them and depend on them to answer the calls, or they can hire a national company that has 1,500 advisors and 200 offices in every market. And so do you want to hire one person, or do you want to hire a team of 1,500 people? Right. I think when you just tell the story of SVN, it's pretty clear who they should work with.